grabbed a book, and according to the Yin-Yang Divine Demon book, it is the basic gravitational technique, commonly known as capturing dragons and controlling crane techniques. If Fang Xing wishes to cultivate it, Fang Xing's spiritual energy must revolve 9 times. However, Fang Xing just threw the book because according to him, it's just the same as before and there is nothing new. While Fang Xing was walking around the aisle, he saw a lot of techniques like the gravitational technique, fire manipulation technique, Dharma eye technique, exorcism technique, breath holding technique, shadow splitting technique, and the barrier technique. And according to Fang Xing, it's not bad since there's a use for everything, so Fang Xing wanted all of them. With an instant, Fang Xing took the books and brought it into the Hidden Scriptures Hall caretaker. However, this old man asked Fang Xing if he knew that Fang Xing needed to pay to replicate the jade books. Nonetheless, Fang Xing told him to just do it since he had a lot of money. And according to Fang Xing, he made a lot of money by killing demons in the past few years, at least 500 or 600 spirit stones. In addition to Fang Xing, paying some money for books is nothing. But this old man told him that there's a total of 13 jade books, so that's equivalent to 1,300 spirit stones. Instantaneously, Fang Xing was surprised by the price of these jade books. Then he asked the old man how it was possible. After that, Fang Xing told the old man that this old man must have calculated wrongly. Then he requested the old man to calculate it again. However, this old man explained to Fang Xing that there are a total of 13 books, and according to him, copying one book requires 100 spirit stones, so copying 13 would be a total of 1,300 spirit stones. Disregarding the fact that the books copied are all about techniques that are almost priceless since the material and book itself is already expensive. Then he told Fang Xing that 100 spirit stones is already the lowest price. But at the back of Fang Xing's mind, the prices just to copy a few books of basic techniques costs so much. Looks like Fang Xing has been messing around outside too much that his standards have gone low. However, this old man was enraged. Then he told Fang Xing to just choose a few since he can't pay up. This old man also said that the copied content can only stay for 7 days anyway, and based on Fang Xing's current standard, this old man doubts that Fang Xing can learn anything in 7 days. Nevertheless, Fang Xing said fine and he will just pick. After that, Fang Xing chose these 6. With an instant, this old man used his power. Then he told Fang Xing to take it, a total of 600 spirit stones. However, at the back of Fang Xing's mind, it was still so expensive. Then he asked himself why he just don't steal it instead. At this moment, Fang Xing was counting his spirit stones, but he had only 521 spirit stones, so he was missing 9 of them. Instantaneously, Fang Xing asked this elder why not give it to him at a cheaper price since he's only missing 9 spirit stones. Then he told the old man that he will just pay the remaining 9 spirit stones next time. But this old man is hard to please, and he even told Fang Xing that there's no way he can change any price there. He also told Fang Xing to take the books after he collected enough spirit stones since he doesn't have enough. But Fang Xing has already copied them, and he told Fang Xing that he can just give it to him first. However, Fang Xing told the old man that he can't have the book even if this old man is missing only 1 spirit stone. In addition to Fang Xing, he begs the old man and he tells him that he will give this old man 20 spirit stones next time. But this old man told him that the next time is the next, and this time, Fang Xing has to pay for everything. Unexpectedly, Fang Xing was startled when someone said that it looks like Fang Xing is encountering some financial problems. With an instant, Fang Xing asked the lady who she was. Nonetheless, this lady told Fang Xing that Junior Fang really forgets easily. Then she told him that they met before in the purple bamboo forest. After that, this lady asked Fang Xing if he forgot it. Then this lady paid the 9 spirit stones for Fang Xing, and she told the old man that she will help junior brother Fang, so the elder took it. But Fang Xing told her that he didn't say he wanted to borrow. However, this lady just told him that it's just 9 spirit stones, and she'll just treat it as giving Fang Xing some small help and not lending it to him. At the back of Fang Xing's mind, he remembered that this lady was on Meng Xuan Zhao's side. In addition to Fang Xing, although they aren't enemies, but they aren't very close either. Fang Xing was wondering why this lady would help him without any reason. All of a sudden, this man asked Fang Xing why he's still standing there. Then he ordered Fang Xing to hurry and thanked his junior sister Qin. But Fang Xing also asked him who he was to interrupt, since he was talking only to senior sister Qin. However, this man was getting angry, so Xinger held his hand to stop him. Nonetheless, this man apologized to Fang Xing and said that he was too reckless and he forgot to introduce himself. After that, he introduced himself as Shen Hujun, who is a close friend of his junior sister Qin. Then this man asked Fang Xing about Fang Xing's relationship with junior sister Qin. Instantaneously, Fang Xing also introduced himself and he told Shen Hujun that he was an old acquaintance of senior sister Qin. Then Fang Xing asked senior sister Qin if he was right. Xinger, is what that boy said true? What is your relationship with him that you are willing to give him 9 spirit stones for free? Secretly stated by Shen Hujun. However, Xinger instantly told him that first of all, she had told him not to call her Xinger. Secondly, whom she gave her spirit stones to is none of Shen Hujun's business. Then he told the man that he didn't have the right to ask her. On the other hand, Xinger announced that even Fang Xing is still young. He is the first to become an inner disciple in the new recruitment of disciples. Although in the eyes of other disciples, they might not be worthy. But compared to those that were newly recruited, there is still a difference. I was wondering who it was. Looks like it's the rumored Kingyun sect's #1 most useless trash. Junior sister Qin. Why get angry with me over these kinds of people? So what if he became an inner disciple? He missed a large opportunity because he was miscellaneous and now he is just another poor boy. Stated by Shen Hujun. Nevertheless, Fang Xing told him that even if he's a useless trash, Shen Hujun is an ugly garbage, so there's no difference between the two of them. And Fang Xing told him that they are not any worse than each other. Instantaneously, Shen Hujun cursed Fang Xing and he asked him who he was referring to. Fang Xing told him that he was definitely referring to him. And if Shen Hujun didn't agree, why not have a duel? With an instant, Shen Hujun uses his power while saying that Fang Xing is looking for death. But when he approaches to attack Fang Xing, this old man suddenly told them to stop. So Shen Hujun was stunned. However, this old man asked them if they were really ignoring his presence there. At this moment, this old man told them that if they really wanted to get thrown into the house of confinement, this old man could send them there straight away. However, Shen Hujun called Fang Xing a bastard and he said that luck saved Fang Xing that time. But at the back of Shen Hujun's mind, he almost got tricked since it will be his fault if he attacks Fang Xing in the Hall of Scriptures. Nonetheless, Fang Xing just called him a lame. Then Shen Hujun told Fang Xing to just wait and he will deal with Fang Xing next time. Instantaneously, Xing'et told Shen Hujun to stop. Then she said sorry to Fang Xing for that. She also begs and apologizes to Fang Xing in Shen Hujun's stead. But Fang Xing told her that he's not that cruel. If Shen Hujun can kneel and bow to Fang Xing 3 times, Fang Xing will forgive him. Without a word, Shen Hujun laughed at what Fang Xing said. Then he told Fang Xing that he is Shen Hujun, an inner disciple of 3 years. According to him, no one had ever dared to talk to him like that. Then he called Fang Xing a little bastard and told him that he was thinking about forgiving Fang Xing for Junior Qin's sake, but just had to choose death instead. However, Fang Xing just told him that it's not necessarily true. Then he told Shen Hujun that he can still kneel down and beg. All of a sudden, Shen Hujun said enough talk. Then he told Fang Xing to come to the back of Feishi Mountain and fight him. After that, he asked Fang Xing if he would dare to accept the duel. With an instant, Fang Xing told him to stop wasting his time and go now. He also told him that the one who doesn't show up has to call the other grandfather. But at the back of Xinger's mind, it's been 3 years, but Fang Xing hasn't improved at all. And Xinger was wondering how can Fang Xing win since Shen Hujun is at the 5th level of spirit movement. A few hours later, Fang Xing, Shen Hujun and Xinger were heading to the back of Feishi Mountain. But at the back of Shen Hujun's mind, once he beat Fang Xing into a pulp, he will show Xinger how that useless piece of trash will kneel down and beg for his forgiveness. But while they are walking, this man suddenly appears and asks Shen Hujun where they are going. Ah, Brother Murong. It's a long story. I met a brat who wanted to duel me behind the mountain, Shen Hujun stated. Instantaneously, Brother Murong asked Shen Hujun about who's the one who challenged him. Then Shen Hujun instantly pointed at Fang Xing and said, "It's that brat over there." That said, he's the famous. However, Brother Murong was confirming to Shen Hujun if Fang Xing is the one who is the famous trash of the formidable Sky sect. Then Shen Hujun immediately said yes, that's right. It's that little bastard. Nevertheless, Brother Murong said that this will be interesting. Then he told Shen Hujun that he will invite the other inner disciples to watch their fight. At the moment, Fang Xing and his opponents together with these people arrived at the place. However, this disciple in the center said that he heard that the trash is a troublemaker. This man can't believe Fang Xing chose to fight against their senior Shen. Do we even have to? Who would even bet on the trash of the formidable Sky sect? Stated by this disciple on the right. Nonetheless, this disciple in the center told his subordinates why don't they bet on how many moves it takes their senior Shen to beat Fang Xing. And this disciple on the right instantly said that it's a good idea. Then he bet 10 spiritual stones that Fang Xing will lose in 3 moves. On the other hand, Xinger told Fang Xing that he can still give up and apologize, but Fang Xing questioned her about why he should give up. Then he told her that he was looking forward to the fight. However, Xinger told him to not be stubborn. And according to Xinger, she saw what Fang Xing did at the Hall of Scriptures. Fang Xing was trying to copy those basic skills. In addition to Xinger, it's been 3 years and yet Fang Xing hasn't learned those basic skills. That means that Fang Xing is not talented at all. And he told Fang Xing that he should know. Shen Hujun has not only reached the 5th level of spirit movement, but he also knows powerful talisman skills. Later when Fang Xing fought with him, Fang Xing will definitely. But Xinger didn't finish her words when Fang Xing asked her if she had money. However, Xinger told him that she can persuade Shen Hujun so Fang Xing doesn't have to bribe him. But Fang Xing asked him if who's going to bribe Shen Hujun. Then Fang Xing told him that he is going to use the money to bet on himself. Xinger was surprised by what Fang Xing said, but Fang Xing told her that he knew Xinger didn't believe him. Then he told Xinger that he will show her some good stuff. With an instant, Fang Xing showed his 6th tier demon elixir, 7th tier demon elixir, wood element demon elixir and metal element demon elixir. Xinger suddenly shocked. Then she asked Fang Xing where did Fang Xing get all those high tier demon elixirs. However, Fang Xing told her to keep quiet, and he asked her why she was so surprised. Xinger picked up some elixir and said that this one is blue and Greer. Xinger had never seen such a weird demon elixir. Then she asks Fang Xing what kind of demons it came from. Straight away, Fang Xing told her that it belongs to an azure sea green dragon. The one Fang Xing executed is a mixed blood dragon with ice and lightning attributes, so the elixir formed is 2 different colors. However, Xinger asked Fang Xing why don't Fang Xing sell these elixirs or use them to bet since Fang Xing has so many valuable demon elixirs. But Fang Xing told her that he didn't want to show off his wealth, because who knows if there are other bandits in the formidable Sky sect. After that, Fang Xing told her to stop asking questions and just tell him if Xinger is going to lend Fang Xing the money or not. Junior brother Fang, I'm asking you earnestly, did you really execute these monsters? Xinger stated. However, Fang Xing instantly answered yes, and according to him, every single monster there was executed by himself personally. Then Xinger said fine, and she will lend Fang Xing money. But she told Fang Xing that there is one thing to agree on in advance. If Fang Xing wins, they will split the rewards 50-50. 50-50. Based on what? You might as well just give me the money, I will place the bet myself, Fang Xing stated. Nevertheless, Xinger told Fang Xing that she will not lend him, and she told him that they either work together or they go their separate ways. After that, Fang Xing offered her a 20-80 split. But Xinger just ignored him, so he offered her again a 40-60 split. But still Xinger just ignored him. So Fang Xing offered her once again a 30-70. Fang Xing will take 30 and Xinger will get 70. With an instant, Xinger smiled at Fang Xing and said, that's a deal. On the other hand, this disciple on the right was shocked. Then Shen Hujun ordered him to say what about Xinger. Automatically, this disciple told Shen Hujun that senior sister Qin betted 10 middle grade spirit stones on the win of Fang Xing. Nonetheless, Shen Hujun felt disappointed, and according to him, Xinger really doesn't want him to win that badly. He couldn't even believe it, so he told himself that he must ask Xinger personally. All of a sudden, Brother Murong told Shen Hujun to not be impulsive, because according to him, junior sister Qin is purposefully betting against him. Then he asked Shen Hujun if he rushed over, wouldn't it be adding fuel to the fire? And he told him that Shen Hujun should cool down and listen to what he had to say. After that, Brother Murong whispered to Shen Hujun. Then Shen Hujun thanked his brother Murong and told him that he appreciated his effort. However, when Xinger is about to hand her bet, Brother Murong suddenly stopped her and told her to wait. Is there any reason for junior sister Qin to annoy senior brother Shen? 10 middle-grade spirit stones are equivalent to 1,000 low-grade spirit stones. It is not a small amount, stated by Brother Murong. But Xinger told him that what she bet is her own business and it has nothing to do with Shen Hujun, much less about annoying him. Nevertheless, Brother Murong told her that she might feel that it is nothing senior brother Shen's business, but Shen Hujun can't bear for Xinger to lose those 10 middle-grade spirit stones, in addition to Brother Murong. Therefore, Shen Hujun has just approached him to bet the opposite position from Xinger. This way, if Xinger loses, Brother Murong will at least make the amount back. Then Brother Murong also asked Xinger if she really did not understand Shen Hujun's good intentions. However, at the back of Xinger's mind, the words spoken between them thus far are so ambiguous, it seems that Brother Murong is sincerely wanting to put her in a pinch on behalf of Shen Hujun. If I don't agree after receiving such good intentions, wouldn't that make me an ingrate? Since senior brother Mu Rong has said so, then I will add on this Bohinia three-headed phoenix hairpin to bet against you. How about it? Xing stated. TL. Bohinia is a type of wood. Nonetheless, according to Murong, he originally wanted to win Xinger's spirit stones and give them to Shen Hujun as a convenient favor. But who would have thought that Xinger would take out such a priceless object that money can't buy and place it as a bet? Later, after winning, Mu Rong can return the spirit stones, but there's no way Mu Rong will return the phoenix hairpin. Then Murong suddenly showed this box and told Xinger that it's rare for Xinger to display such elegance and he would be embarrassed if he were to take advantage of her. So Murong will bet against Xinger with this blue dragon and jade flame sword, which he bought at a tremendous price. After that, brother Murong opened the box and showed his beautiful sword while saying, "This is the treasure I bought specifically for entering Fang Xing Palace. How about it? It surely doesn't lose to your phoenix hairpin, does it?" Stated by brother Murong. However, Xinger felt nervous while she was staring at the beautiful sword of Murong. Then she suddenly agreed on the bet. At this moment, while Xinger was staring at the two warriors, Shen Hujun called Fang Xing an arrogant and disrespectful little bastard. Then he told Fang Xing that even if Fang Xing kneel and beg for mercy that day, Shen Hujun will not let Fang Xing go. Nevertheless, Xinger winked at Fang Xing. "Come over then, you ugly bastard. I, your granddaddy, promise not to execute you," Fang Xing stated. However, according to this disciple, Fang Xing is crazy. How can Fang Xing be so confident speaking such big words? No wonder senior brother Shen wants to teach this kid a lesson. In addition to this disciple, Fang Xing was too full of himself. Just because he became an inner disciple 3 years in advance, he thinks he's a genius. Little does Fang Xing know that in addition to his cultivation, which senior brother Shen completely crushes, senior brother Shen has also cultivated a powerful talisman technique. He's threading on the path to his own doom. All of a sudden, Shen Hujun started to use his power, and he took out his flaming sword. Nonetheless, according to these disciples, what a splendid example of using a talisman to feed a fire. Senior brother Shen is indeed powerful. He is able to bring out such power in his technique with just a single basic talisman. After that, these disciples cheered for their senior brother Shen, and even told him to execute that little brat. In this moment, Shen Hujun is approaching to attack Fang Xing. But all of a sudden, Fang Xing was just standing and asking Shen Hujun if that is all. While Fang Xing was staring at Shen Hujun's attack, Shen Hujun told Fang Xing that it is only the start and Fang Xing was scared already. With an instant, Xinger shouted at Fang Xing and told him to avoid Shen Hujun's attack quickly. But all of a sudden, Fang Xing punches the flame attack of Shen Hujun and managed to break Shen Hujun's talisman to grow fire attack with one hit. Shen Hujun was very shocked by what Fang Xing did, and he was confused about the technique that Fang Xing used. At this moment, Fang Xing suddenly disappeared, so Shen Hujun was confused where Fang Xing goes. But out of the blue, Fang Xing appeared in front of Shen Hujun's face and slapped him very hard that caused Shen Hujun to vomit blood and fell down to the ground. Shen Hujun can no longer speak properly because of Fang Xing's attack, and while he was groaning in pain, Fang Xing threw his second attack by stepping on Shen Hujun's face. "You idiot, some talisman to grow fire. Would you die if you're not so pretentious? You would be much stronger if you fought properly with your sword," Fang Xing stated. In addition to Fang Xing, if Shen Hujun wanted to be pretentious, he told him to relook at his skills first because the power of a talisman to grow fire is very powerful. In actual truth, the flame was large but not fixed, fierce but not fast. Then he asked the man about what use it has. "Kai, you only lasted for so long. This was so boring," Fang Xing stated. While glancing into Xinger, all of the ordinary disciples in the area were really shocked by what they witnessed. And this disciple in the front couldn't believe that a 5th level of spirit movement was defeated by one attack from the rumored first useless trash in the Qingyun sect. However, according to this disciple, he betted that the small guy would not be able to handle 3 hits, so he was confused. How does he calculate it now? And this disciple also said that he betted that the trash would not be able to last for just 1 hut. But Shen Hujun ended up not being able to last 1 hit. Then he was also confused. How does he even calculate like that? Apologies to senior brother Mu. Looks like I won 10 spirit stones and the king long sword. Get ready to hand them to me, Xinger stated. However, brother Murong grits his teeth and cannot even believe what happened. Then he handed over the 20 spirit stones and he told Xinger to let the extra be his apology gift to Xinger. And he also told Xinger to please keep those and don't bother talking about the rest. After that, brother Mu Rong suddenly disappeared. At this moment, Fang Xing said that it was good that Shen Hujun fainted. Then he told himself that he will see what good stuff Shen Hujun has. Instantaneously, Fang Xing started to rob Shen Hujun, and luckily, he was able to find a lot of treasure in Shen Hujun's body. Nonetheless, Fang Xing was amazed and said that this ugly person is really very rich, while these disciples in his back were silently approaching to exit the place. But unfortunately, Fang Xing told them to stop right there, and straight away, Fang Xing asked them if they did all pay their bets, and then Fang Xing told them to not miss out on a single one. So Xinger told Fang Xing that she already got the one from senior brother Mu Rong, but as for the rest, not yet. How could you? I still remember the bets that you have made. You betted I would not last over then hits, and you better I would not last over then. And you, fatty, don't leave. Yes you, just now you betted that I would not be able to last even once. And now you're running away just because you lost. Stated by Fang Xing. However, this fatty guy asked Fang Xing if he made a mistake because according to this fat guy, he was betting with his other subordinate and he did not bet with Fang Xing. And since Fang Xing won, this bet naturally does not count. But all of a sudden, Fang Xing punches this fat guy's face and tells him to stop talking nonsense. Then Fang Xing orders him to hand over his stuff. So this fat guy immediately handed over his stuff to Fang Xing and then he begged Fang Xing to not hit him. Nonetheless, Fang Xing told the others to hand over their things as well. But these disciples seemed to be brave, and they even called Fang Xing crazy. But regrettably, these guys are no match for Fang Xing, so Fang Xing just took away their stuff. At the present time, Xinger asked Fang Xing if he was taking it real that time. Nonsense, I have already finished tidying up, how's it up with you? Fang Xing stated. Instantaneously, Xinger told Fang Xing that he earned a lot. Duan Zhen Valley's senior brother Mu Rong betted 10 spirit stones and a high-level weapon. In addition to Xinger after Mu Rong lost, he did not want to give them the King Long sword that was worth over 100 spirit stones, and this gave 10 more spirit stones. So Xinger told Fang Xing that if Fang Xing calculates it like that, Fang Xing just received 14 spirit stones, which would increase by 1-fold. However, Fang Xing was startled and cannot believe that Xinger exchanged a sword with 100 spirit stones with just 10 spirit stones. At the present time, Fang Xing commanded Xinger to bring him to Duan Zhen Valley as soon as possible because he wanted to take what belonged to him. But Xinger told him to forget it since it's already a wonder that senior brother Mu Rong had given them that much. Normally no one would dare to provoke Mu Rong. However, Fang Xing was enraged and told Xinger that it was not hers. So of course Xinger didn't care. After that, Fang Xing said that this can't be done and they have to get that sword on that day. But Xinger told him that she won't go. With an instant this disciple willingly said that he will go with Fang Xing, since he knew where senior brother Mu Rong was. Then he told Fang Xing that he will bring Fang Xing there. But at the back of this disciple's mind, he will let senior brother Mu Rong teach Fang Xing a lesson and help him to take revenge. Then what are you waiting for? Fang Xing stated. Nevertheless, Fang Xing suddenly kicked this disciple and told him to lead the way. But at the back of this disciple's mind, Fang Xing actually dares to provoke their senior brother Mu Rong. Then he stated that Fang Xing is done for. At this moment, this disciple in the front told his colleagues to go, and even if they crawl there, he would have to see how terribly Fang Xing would lose. Time goes by and night came. The disciple told Fang Xing that they have reached the Duan Zhen Valley and he told Fang Xing that he may enter there. Fang Xing can enter by the entry on the west. There is also a purple bamboo forest in front of it. Instantaneously, Fang Xing shouted that Mu Rongying does not stay true to his words, and Fang Xing has come to find trouble with him. However, while this disciple is approaching Fang Xing, he asked where this brat came from, how dare Fang Xing come there, and who is he to shame their senior brother Mu Rong. With an instant, Fang Xing told him that he was there to sort out some problems with Mu Rongying. Then he told him that it's none of his business, so go away. But all of a sudden, this guard was enraged and said how dare Fang Xing.